Student athletes are some of the most recognized figures in schools for their athletic achievement. But some may not know what it takes to be a student athlete and what it entails.
Everyone does not know what it's like to be exactly a student athlete. Everyone does not know exactly all the requirements it takes to be a student athlete. There's a lot of them.
Balancing sports as well as academics is a very strenuous task that takes dedication and commitment on and off the playing field.
It's definitely challenging, waking up early, trying to get proper sleep, balancing that with homework and sports practice. It's definitely harder than, I wouldn't say harder than normal life, but it's definitely more to manage.
Athletes have to make important sacrifices for them to succeed in athletics and maintain good grades.
I've had to sacrifice a lot of time on the weekends because of tournaments, so I'll miss out on hanging out with my friends or spending time with family. Had to sacrifice some good meals because I can't eat, but that's just the life of a wrestler.
For many teens, practice ends around 6 p.m., which takes away 2 to 3 hours that the athlete could have spent doing homework. Most teams have competitions on weekends that takes away time to have a fun social life.
Giving up time, going out on weekends, hanging out with friends, dedicating time to make yourself better, whether it's in the gym, out on the field, or even if it's in a library studying.
Time management is key in an athlete's life, and in order for them to be successful, they must manage their time well. They must be able to properly balance sports and grades while not falling short in either.
Time management is definitely huge. You have to level out, your priorities and really take it step by step and can't waste any time.
The big thing's time management and not wasting time playing video games, which although I'd like to do, I just can't kind of do it because I have to get my homework done, study, and I'm coming home at 5:30 every day, so it's just harder.
Good teamwork is important to a student athlete because it helps them become more successful in the classroom and on the field working with other student athletes.
Everything you learn, everything I've learned since I was in grade school of being on a team definitely helps you reach out to kids and gives you more of that brotherhood, especially at Salesianum. So in the classroom, definitely converts there.
Teamwork, I learned that you can't win with just an individual. You have to win as a team. An individual doesn't make a team, and I think Sally's really taught me that well.
Chemistry is one of the most important parts of a team. If a team doesn't have a good chemistry, it will implode on itself.
I really learned that it takes a very strong group of guys who are motivated to work together, and they can't have problems. They have to set aside their differences, and even if one's better than the other, they can't argue about that and can't complain. They just need to work through it together, and it's nice having brothers by your side to help you along the way.
Most student athletes have someone they look up to in their family who has supported them throughout their life and helped them through difficulty.
I look up to my dad. He's helped me in my sports career definitely figure out who I am.
I look up to my dad. He's definitely a role model for me, coming to all my tournaments, supporting me and my brothers. Look up to my coach. He's definitely helped me through a lot. He's taught me pretty much everything I know, so I'm really appreciative of him.
Definitely look up to my brother. He's kind of taught me all that I know about running, and he's helped me along with the process.
Without a strong family support, a student athlete could lose focus, ambition, and determination, not only on the playing field, but in the classroom as well.
I look up to my father. He's a great role model for me. He shows me discipline and really pushes me through the tough times, whether it's either in school trying to get a good grade or whether it's on the field trying to reach a new goal or overcome a new difficulty.
Many student athletes have sports heroes, most being successful athletes who worked hard for what they achieved and overcame numerous difficulties.
I really look up to Magic Johnson. He's definitely an icon that I look up to, and I appreciate the way he played when he did play, and I appreciate all he does for the community now and how he represents himself now.
I would definitely say, you can't go wrong with saying Michael Jordan. Man, 6 rings. Talking about the flu game, playing a playoff game while being under the weather, pushing through, overcoming that difficulty.
Having these sports heroes is good for a student athlete because it teaches them that they have to work harder and put that extra time in to become successful.
My favorite wrestler is Jordan Burroughs. He's an Olympic champ, and he just sets the standard for hard work and dedication.
Studies have shown that student athletes in season have a higher GPA than they do out of season because they have mastered the balance between athletics and academics. Athletes must put extra time aside to dedicate themselves to their sport so they can excel on the playing field while also getting schoolwork done and showing that the non-hardworking student athlete stereotype is false. Reporting for WSAL, I'm James Blackwell.